This pillow can off, you know what I mean?
I don't know about you guys. I can't wait to be able to get my curmudgeon on.
Ooh, no. I want to be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were
that.
saying you want to like.
I'd like to be in the ground.
Steve wants to die before he's 43.
Yes, please.
No, when you're old like that, you get a get out of jail free pass for like
Yeah, and then you're all gross and your body hurts and you can't pee on your own.
Steve, it's your dream come true. You want to yell and be mean to kids? You can. You get a pass because you're old.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want kids to laugh.
You can punch a
at
kid
me.
in the face
I
and
want
they'll be
kids to
like,
laugh
that guy's
with me.
lived.
No, but you can be like, get off my lawn.
Yeah, and then
I
they'll be
don't
like
your face.
and then they'll be like, all right, and they leave, and then they'll be like, haha, we're young, haha, and then they'll come back.
They'll go away on their hoverboard.
Yeah,
And
I'll
then
be
you
like,
cry.
oh, we're very good through hoverboards. Oh, my kidneys are failing. Oh, I'm gonna die alone. Oh, I can't pee on my own anymore. There's a thing in my dick that pees for me. Oh, I can't walk.
And
Pooping right now.
And your tongue has a mind of its own.
I'm in pain all day. I don't even remember half the shit I did in my life. It didn't matter. Oh,
But what do you think of Jurassic Park 7?
the 3D was amazing.
Hi guys, welcome to Common Commentary. I'm Joe Beretta.
I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
Steve Zaragoza.
3D, we're still caring about 3D.
Yeah,
when
I was
Jurassic
gonna
Park
say,
7
is
comes out?
HFR like the normal thing by then?
I feel like by then, like, they're gonna have, like, feel technology. So you wear these gloves in the theater.
And you can
things
feel
on
the
screen.
movie.
Oh, you just do this the whole time? Like you're petting the dinosaurs that are Chris Pratt's friends?
Oh, that's
And there's a guy in the corner going,
yeah. I was gonna say that's porn so fast.
yeah,
All that is porn.
with the glove. Because it's probably a pretty lady in the movie. You can feel that, too.
Yeah. You can feel John Williams' spirit.
You sure can. 'Cause he'll be gone,
He'll be
too.
dead. Hey guys, here's some art. World's tallest roller coaster is frightening. The skyscraper set to open in Orlando, Florida in 2017 will be the world's tallest roller coaster at over 500 feet high. Poop my pants. We just asked you guys not if this would scare you or if you would ride it or not, but what are some theme park stories that you've experienced in your life?
I love Press Fart to
yeah.
continue here, who said, you know what's the real roller coaster? Points at bed. Is it because you have dreams where you're on a roller coaster, or?
No, it's a sex thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't get that at all.
Although I have to say, if someone was like, "Hey, having sex with me is like the world's tallest roller coaster," I'd be like, "No, thanks."
Why would you want sex to be like a roller coaster?
no, thank you.
In
Do
any
you want to
way.
get that feeling in your tummy?
I only want to get a feeling in one place when I have
Called
sex.
a baby.
Sexy Mike-ization says, my seatbelt came off while riding the Predator at Six Flags Darien Lake, but I was with a pretty girl and tried to be cool, so I ended up just holding onto the bottom of the seat for the rest of the ride. When we got off, I casually told the guy operating it, "You should fix that," and pointed at the car we rode in. Then we got in a different cart and rode a second time. Unfortunately, I did not get the girl. Story of my life. The struggle is real. William Haynes for president. Fortunately, you survived. Holy crap.
Also,
Can you
congratulations for now getting Six Flags Darien Lake closed.
Speaking
imagine?
of
Scared to death.
Speaking of surviving, Colby Duncan says, I remember going to Six Flags over Georgia a few years ago just to be kicked out because someone got decapitated when they tried to jump over a fence at the Batman roller coaster. Worst experience ever.
I read about that on the news.
Let me finish the comment.
Oh my god.
Especially since they had to shut down part of the park to find the head.
Whoa! They couldn't find the head?
They must have got, like, booted.
Don't they have dogs that could find heads, probably?
Holy crap, that would be horrific
It's like,
if you were
I wanna-
actually there.
I want to go so blue with the comments that we're about to do, but I feel so bad.
Well, I mean, it is someone's life that ended. I mean, people die every day, unfortunately, and so
You know what's
the way
crazy
that I
about-
handle it is I do it with humor.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, because life is very short, and if you take things too seriously, you probably live a real sad life.
Like, you could jump over a fence at a roller coaster.
Yeah, don't jump over a f***ing fence. How about you not do things that could potentially end your life?
They could potentially decapitate you.
What is crazy about it, when you really think about it, is that ride is still open.
Yeah.
It sure is.
The ghost of the guy
Oh,
who got
Maybe
his head
the
chopped
fence is
off.
higher now.
Oh, don't even get me started on Disneyland.
Oh,
that's
dude. Oh, you tell, yeah, like they,
Oh,
they like
yeah.
they try to like They try to sweep it under
Okay,
the Disneyland
when I was a
rug.
kid, I was so fascinated with Disney that I would go
With
to
Disney
bookstores
desks?
and I would buy all the Disney books. And I
Yeah.
stumbled upon some books called Mouse Tales, written by a guy who used to work at Disneyland, and he just blew the
He
damn
tells you
lid of
all the
everything.
crap.
He talks to old cast members. He talks to old people that used to work there, like high up management people that don't work there anymore.
Have you heard about the condoms on Small World?
Oh yeah, there's all sorts of
All
fucked
the
up shit happening at
time.
Wait, what's the
Disneyland.
condoms in Small World?
Apparently, they find used condoms in the Small World boats all the time.
Oh yeah, come on.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
nothing. There are deaths in Disneyland all the time.
Oh, true.
People have died on Big Thunder Mountain.
True
There was a
as
guy
well.
that died on his birthday, by the way, which is
Oh.
awful. The ride car went off the tracks and crashed right into a
So
wall.
the guy at the gate is like, "Happy birthday, Timmy."
Yeah.
And then he gets on the ride.
That's that. And also another
I
person
think
was
he probably
decapitated.
Happy birthday, Timmy.
Satan, can you? I thought you weren't coming in today. There was a guy decapitated from the boat. I think it was it was like the Columbia. Or what's the big boat that's on the rivers of America? It's not Mark
it-
Twain.
it's-
The big riverboat?
Yeah,
It's
like,
Captain
no,
Hook's
not the
ship.
Mark Twain. It's the Columbia, I think. And so there was a taut, like a super taut, like rope.
Yeah.
That like came undone and it decapitated someone
Whoa, like on
in
Ghost
the
Ship.
crowd. Yeah.
Remember, nobody remembers Ghost
Also,
Ship.
there was a ride called the People Mover that was super slow, and on one grad night, and grad nights are where accidents happen all the time.
Because
kids
it's a
are
bunch of
drunk
high
and they're
kids running around.
high and drunk, and so this kid was jumping from one People Mover to the other, and that ride is very slow, and he fell onto the track, and the People Mover car crushed him completely and dragged his body.
So, like, it was slow motion, like
Yeah.
the steamroller and Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, pretty much. Also, someone tried to break into Disneyland on the monorail track, and I don't know if you know this, but the monorail hugs the bottom of the track like this. And so the guy got onto the monorail track, but hid in one of the little compartments that the monorail car comes and hugs. Thought he would survive it.
Jelly.
Monorail dragged his body all around Disneyland. They had to shut it down and clean it up. Whoa. Yeah, Disneyland's, there's some crazy stories, guys.
They're all very, very well hidden, except for now
yes.
on SourceFed. They
yes.
used to use their
What if you just made all that up?
I did.
Lawsuit.
The funniest theme park story I ever had was actually with Owen when we went to Six Flags last year all together. Owen and I got on, I forget what the roller coaster was called, but it's the one where you're on laying down like this,
Yeah.
and it whips you all around. And Owen and I both kind of got off and looked at each other and went, I feel like I was just raped in the butt. At the same time, like we were both like, yeah, okay, great.
Oh,
okay.
you rode the Infiltrator.
The penetrator. Yeah, but we both had that exact same gut reaction.
Isn't that
But Owen was smiling a lot more.
So we did a video about how classy America is, and we titled it "Is You Classy?"
It
Awesome
was
title.
just all about politics. We're trying to bring a little bit of the politics into the channel.
You know,
Gross.
just a bit. Blah blah blah. Politics. Did your dad ever take you fishing? Is what we.
Blah blah politics. You never take you fishing. That's great. I'm glad that it says that. Eric Zayas says, I once went fishing and I caught a fish that was this big. I swear.
I think you overemphasized
Yeah, there's no pause
the
in
this.
that typing.
And also, that's how big the this is on the screen, so it's not very big.
That's
fish.
true. It's kind of like when you take a
big.
map and you're like, how far is San Francisco from Los Angeles? And you're like, only
Yeah,
that
your fish
much.
was about this big. It's like a guppy. Or,
Not that much.
No, maybe it could have been like a mutated tadpole that you mistake for a fish. You got bait. You caught bait. You're gonna take that fish, and you're gonna put it on your hook, and you're gonna catch a bigger fish. And you're gonna take that little slightly bigger fish and the fish that you got, and you're gonna put that on your hook, and you're gonna catch a slightly bigger fish. And then you're gonna repeat the process until you catch a boot. And then you're gonna wear that boot to your job interview. But you ain't gonna get the job because, silly, you're wearing a boot that you found in the lake. That's unprofessional.
I don't like these new fishing instruction videos from
Yeah.
Time Life.
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
take off my pants.
I feel like that was also dating advice.
Hey, when they say like you gotta throw the fish back, do people feel like that's a good thing?
Yeah.
Because I feel like once you've hooked a fish,
Once you've punctured its
you're like
cheek.
you've killed it.
Well,
No, you
that's
haven't.
not true. It's good in the sense that you are keeping the lake stocked, you're keeping the fish alive. It's good, but I mean that you have torture porned that fish.
Right? Like how is that? Like that fish for sure survives when you throw it back. This has been out of the water for a little while. It has
It's
a hook in
it
its
survived.
face.
Yeah. It's just mangled.
Did someone just scream in this building? Guys, there's been a murder at SourceFED.
Someone killed a fish. That went.
Alana Hart says, my dad always took me fishing, but he panicked every time we caught a fish and threw it back.
Panicked.
I feel like that would be Steve trying to take someone fishing. Like, hold on, we got one. It's a really good one. Oh God, I killed it!
Like,
Like every time.
why was he panicking?
Why was he panicking?
Don't tell your mother.
Like maybe
very
when he
strange.
looked at it in its little fishy eyes, he just couldn't kill it.
Maybe he just didn't like
do it.
touching slimy fish. Taking a fish off of a hook if you're not down with
Oh,
it.
it's so gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to grab the fish or something.
Yeah.
Grabbing the fish isn't hard, but you got to put the hook in its
But maybe he didn't want to touch
like in
it.
the side of
You've
its
never
mouth.
went fishing,
That's
have you? I
creepy.
feel
No.
like you've never went fishing.
Wow,
You went
really?
fishing.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
my dad like tried to get us a fish back. Like we used to go to Lake Casitas. I don't know if you guys know where that is. It's a California thing. Anyway, I'm sure Ricky knows. 805. 805. Anyway, so we used to go sort of fishing on the shore. Like my dad tried to teach us, but I think we were just morons and we couldn't do it.
But it's not that hard.
Yeah,
you
you
put
just
the bait on
couldn't.
the hook and then you just wait.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe
And
we just
then you
weren't
just-
patient enough or something.
Oh, that's something that you would never care
yeah, I
about.
couldn't. I didn't.
But
I
can we
didn't
all
give a
let's all yell out our area codes and let's decide which one sounds the best when you say it out.
Our
loud.
current area codes?
The one you grew up in.
At the
Oh,
same time.
okay.
Oh, you do yours first.
Okay.
805. 805 is pretty good. 406. 406 is pretty good.
610.
Nope.
Yeah. No, I think it's 805.
Nope. 610. No, you're done.
Yeah, you're out.
Stoner.
610.
805. 406.
What do you mean Amish country doesn't have a cool sounding area code? Come on,
40,
guys.
when you yell 406, it's the all of Montana. All of Montana is the same
406?
area code.
Really?
So we're calling out a state. You're
Yeah.
calling out a county.
That's true.
I'm calling out the suburbs of Philadelphia.
Gross.
No.
I mean, yours might win for encompassing the whole thing, but
Fourth biggest state in the union.
But I actually know what 805 is, and that's the scariest. So if we're going with scariest,
because it's a bad part of town.
sometimes.
Yeah.
There's certain areas that you don't.
Yeah, 805 was a little hard to grow.
It's why Steve's so tough and he's not as afraid of anything.
My brother actually texted me yesterday and was like, I was trying to talk to someone about Oxnard, and do you think we heard gunshots like as often as 3 times a month or like 4 or 5 times a month? I was like, it's probably in between that. So like, say probably 4 times a month.
I used to have to work
Right,
in
Ricky?
Oxnard, and I would always go from like 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. because I figured those were the safest hours for me to be
Wow.
there.
Yeah, it is a not safe place. It is an interesting childhood there in Oxnard.
John Miller said, I remember when I was 10, my dad woke me from a sleep at 4 a.m. and brought me to the car. I didn't know what was going on. I woke up to the smell of low tide next to the neighbor kid in the back seat of a car.
What?
The dads brought us fishing. I got seasick. He caught a fish. I didn't. Worst day ever. I want to reread that.
Yeah, I don't
and
understand it.
I'm going to reread this comment, but I'm not going to read the last line. I remember when I was 10, my dad woke me from a sleep 4 a.m. and brought me to the car. I didn't know what was going on. I woke up to the smell of low tide next to the neighbor kid in the back seat of the car.
Dude, this excerpt from Stephen King's latest book is pretty good.
I love it.
This is great. I can't wait to see where it goes.
Madison Young says, my grandpa used to take me fishing all the time. We never caught a single fish, but he taught me a lot. We would talk about taxes or politics. He would even listen to me ramble on and on about YouTube. It was one of my favorite things to do with my grandfather until he died.
Hey! Stop naming your kids after fake people, will ya? We did a video all about it where we said people can't stop naming babies after the things that they watch. Crazy! The question we asked you guys was, what would you name your kid, would you name your kids after a fictional character?
Chloe Stewart says, I like when people give their dogs and other pets human names,
Me
so
too.
I'm going to give my human children dog and animal kinds of names. Like Bingo, Spot, or Shithead.
That's great. Love it. Love it.
I think maybe we should start a trend where we start naming kids actually animal names. So
Like
like
Fox?
Tiger
Like Rabbit.
Beretta.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Wouldn't that be sweet?
That's really cool.
Tiger, though, is kind of like a really, like, it makes me think of, like Tiger Beretta sounds like a boxer to me.
Yeah.
but
or
it's
you're
my,
just
it's
like-
my next daughter.
You're raising a stripper, Joe.
Oh, that's true.
What other animal names would be sweet?
I love when people name animals
Fido.
human names, like Casey Marie. Casey Marie. Sorry, it's just this little Shih Tzu.
I like
guys
when it's
met
like
John
Benjamin
Thompson?
Xavier the Third.
Yeah.
And it's a small dog.
John Thompson? You haven't met John Thompson?
No, who's John Thompson?
John. Come here, John. Come on, John. John Thompson. This is John Thompson.
Thompson.
This is John Thompson. It's my son's dog.
Okay.
Have you met my son Porpoise?
No, but have you met Kevin Niederman?
No. Who's
Kevin! Kevin, just golden retriever comes through. All right, Christian Augustin says, I thought about naming my cats Ash, Brock, and Misty, but I ended up settling with one and then unofficially calling him Megatron. His real name is Playa. You have ADD.
That animal doesn't know who he is. What is he doesn't even know what to call. He just comes to this
I don't know,
side.
Ash, Brock, or
That's true.
Misty, but then I thought Megatron, and I ended up naming him Playa. Anybody want ice cream? Crayons!
Shiny thing?
Emma Coleman says, my friend's sister named her son the Captain. Enough said.
What?
That's
That can't be real. Like on the birth certificate, it says the Captain.
I bet you did.
I don't know if you
Shut
can
up,
do
really?
that.
Oh, you can do whatever you want.
I don't think it's
So-
legal to call someone the captain.
The Captain
sure.
Coleman. You can, you can. I mean, I don't have kids, but
You can-
according to Joe, you can write whatever you want on the birth certificate, right?
But I mean, doesn't it have to be accepted?
no.
Oh.
I knew a kid, this is the saddest thing ever. I knew a kid whose name was Donnie, and it's because he was given up for adoption, and it's because his parents wrote, don't care. Yeah. Wow. Right?
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Quavon Bloom says, Walt and Elsa don't sound too bad, but Boo? Tyrion? Parents, please stop giving your kids weird names. They're going to have to live with them their whole lives, or at least until they're old enough to change it. Speaking from experience, says Quavon.
Mooksim says, I love that Logan has gotten a lot more popular thanks to X-Men.
Logan's
Is that-
good.
Is that thanks to
I
X-Men?
like Logan.
I like Logan. That's a cool name.
It might be thanks to X-Men. It's probably
Maybe.
just likely because Logan's a name.
It's a cool name.
It's an actual just name.
Although, like, our generation thinks Logan's a cool name, which means, like, 2 generations from now, they're going to be like, Logan's an old man name.
Yeah.
You know?
And there's like his grandpa is always like, did you run here, Logan? And he'll be like, because Logan's run, and then Logan won't get it
Yeah.
because Logan's run's real old.
And that person's gonna feel real old and sad.
Yeah. And then he's going to take you fishing. Then he's going to die.
Probably.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Well, that's it, everybody. We'd like to personally thank you for watching Comment Commentary with us today. We got a bunch of fun stuff
Yeah.
we're gonna do this weekend.
Yeah.
Steve and I watched The Babadook.
Oh, yeah.
That's up right now. You can go check that out over on
It was-
SourceFED Nerd.
It was pretty
Oh,
scary.
you watched it with us too?
watched it with
Yeah.
us.
She doesn't
I
watch
was
it?
brave.
What else? We got some People Be Like. You can check that out with William Haynes III, also known as Megatron IV.
Also known as Playa. And then I think we got some animated too. As
Yeah.
Well.
And we got a 5
We'll have
things.
5 things.
In case you
So much
missed stuff this week.
Guys, we give you guys so much stuff. We give you guys so much stuff.
Not to toot Steve's own horn. Oh. Hold on.
There you go.
That's 610 area code.
406 805. Our producer informed us that we're doing a Toys for Tots toy drive, and we want you guys to help participate because we want to make a massive donation on behalf of you guys out there, the nation, our viewers. We want to just bring everybody together to do something awesome this Christmas.
That's right.
For the kids!
We've got the address down in the description. Go there, get some unopened toys, send them our way, and then we're gonna
Unopened
make it
and
awesome
unwrapped.
Yeah, why don't you
Pre-wrap
do
them.
something nice for Christmas for once instead of just eating cookies and milk?
Or you could eat cookies and milk and send toys.
We need it by December 18th, so get on it.
Send us your toys, please.
I
and then
will
we will
also
take them
make
to
sure
Toys
that
for
they are
Tots.
all good toys.
Steve will quality check
Quality
them.
check the toys, and if they're not good, they will go directly in my trunk where I will put them in the trash and not in my room of toys.
So yeah, send us your donations. It'll be fun. It'll be cool. We'll make a video. You can see them all. Christmas.
Everybody will get all the feels.
Santa, John Williams.
Christmas, Christmas, Christmas.
Ooh, Christmas, Christmas, Christmas.
Christmas.
Christmas. Da 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 da.